Hi everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. Yes, Ajiro Tech. So in this video, we'll be looking at the CIE IGCSE Information and Communication Technology Paper 3 Data Analysis February-March 2021, and the only variant for this particular paper. So let's go to analysis. Task 5, data analysis. You're going to use a spreadsheet to analyze the annual donations given by each region. Okay, all currency value must be in dollars. Quickly highlight this to 2 decimal places. Okay, open and examine the file m21 income.csv in a spreadsheet package. So I'm just going to delete. Probably that's out already, so okay, so I'm going to extract it. So I'm going to right click, extract all, extract. So I have it here, close, open the extracted folder. I'm going to open this. Alright, okay, just adjust it a bit. Okay, alright, place the text last edited followed by a space. Copy this, center align in the footer. So I'm just going to do that in the footer. Click on insert right here on header and footers. Go to footer, center align by space. Okay, your name, center number for me is AN 017, A for Ajiro, N for ND 2023. Okay, save this as a spreadsheet with the file name N21 Ocean. Okay, underscore center number, underscore candidate number. Okay, so I'm just going to switch this view to normal. Click on file, click on save as. Okay, center number AN 0117 underscore 2023. Save it as a spreadsheet, so an Excel workbook. Okay, and it's 2 marks, guys. 2 marks. Quick one. Delete row 2 and 3 of the spreadsheet. Delete row 2 and row 3. Okay, format the spreadsheet to look like this. Now do I have, okay, format the merge cell in row 1 okay, the merge cell in row 1. So the merge cell is going to be merged A1 to I1. Okay, nice. Now merge cell A1. Format the merge cell in row 1 to contain black 24 point text. Okay, is it 24 or 48? 48 rather. So the font size is going to be 48 and it's going to be black, which it is already, on a yellow background. Format the merge cell in row 2, so that's C to I. in row 2 and merge the cell between to contain black 18 on a gray background. And let's look at the rest. It's going to be a gray background. So format where and the merge cell between A4 and A19. Between A4 and A19, so that's A4, A8, A12. Okay, we'll get it done. Okay. The next thing now is this is definitely merged 4 to 7 merged. And this is going to be 18. This is bolded. This as well is also bolded. I'm going to bold it. Let me see. Yeah. Bolded. Okay. 8 to what? 8 to 11. 18. Merge and center. 18. Bolded. Okay. And it's going to be gray. So I'm going to do this. Gray. All these are bolded. Center aligned. The totals this is bolded. Center aligned. All these are center aligned. Okay. And all these are right aligned. Including this as well. Right aligned. Okay, in fact this is merged. Okay, with this as well. Okay. Okay, so yep, think this is good to think this is good to, okay. So let's go ahead. And this just 10 marks, guys, so this is a good job. Enter functions in the appropriate cell to calculate the total income for each quarter for each region. Now if a function and in appropriate cell, so you don't need too much. Now to calculate the total income for each quarter and for each region, so we're calculating it for the quarters, right, and we're calculating it for the region. Okay, remember all these are meant to be in dollar sign. Two decimal places. Change to currency, not accounting. And if you check here, it's meant to be in dollars, uh, not accounting. And if you check here as well, you see that it is also in dollars and it is in two decimal places. So let's begin to calculate the total. So we have now the set we're going to use a function, right? So it's equals to sum, right? And we want to calculate the total for January. Just going to do this, okay? And I can just drag. Right now for quarterly, total income for each quarter for each region. Now look at it, they want the total income for each quarter, so this is the total for each quarter. Now this is for each region. Okay, now we have equals to sum, and we can just do like this. Okay, now we want to calculate. Now this is the total for each region. Okay, and I want to know the total. This is total for January for all of them. We want to know the total for quarter one. So we're going to use equals to sum. Then we're going to do this. Okay. We're even doing two of them because I think what we're even doing two of them because this one is to calculate the total income for each quarter for each region. So I just calculate for each region. That's what we are doing for the first one. This is for each region. Region of Africa, region of this. So equals to sum. Now this is another benefit of understanding the question, so it makes it easier for you. Okay. Equals to sum. Okay. Okay, equals to sum. You can just replicate it. Now remember it's relative, so it's going to change. You can see H16 to H18, so it's going to change. Now moving on, enter a function appropriate cell in column I to calculate the total income for each month, for each quarter, and that's what we've been doing. Okay, so we have equals to sum. Remember, it's a function. Okay, we'll just highlight this. This is for I4 to I6. Yes, what's the problem? Oh, ignore this error. Oh, inconsistent formula. No, ignore this error. Okay, we're going to do this equals to sum. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick dive to this. Oh, it includes the total. I was wondering. So this also includes the total. And I'm very sure bolded as well. So okay, equals to sum. Sum. We can just quickly check C10, C13, H12, yeah, equals to sum. Drag down, equals to sum. Alright. Enter formula in the appropriate cell to calculate the annual total income for each region. So what we are doing now, we're going to calculate is a formula, not a function, to calculate the appropriate cell. Okay, the appropriate cell, which is the appropriate cell is going to be right here. Now obviously they're just in appropriate cell because they just want to see if you know what you're doing. The annual total income for each region. So we're going to calculate the annual for each region. So this will be equals to, for each region, let me see. Okay, for each, now this one is for quarter. Let me see. Total income for, let me see. Yes. So instead of taking all this or all this, you can just simply do here plus, because all this will give you this. Okay, plus okay. Now for the average, are we using, what are we using? We're using a function to calculate the average. So you have equals to average, pick the first one, comma, pick the second one, comma, pick the third one, comma, pick the other one, and there you have it. Okay, so to calculate the average of the quarterly total for each region. Okay, quarterly total for each region. Okay, so now what this means is we'll enter a formula in output cell to calculate the annual total income for each region. And then we'll enter a function in the output cell to calculate the average of the quarterly total for each region. So invariably, we're going to be calculating it for each of the regions. So so this is for one region. We have the continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Oceania. Now we have equals to, we're entering a formula. Now what I can do here is let me see if it's going to work. Now so it's going to be D7. Okay, D7. Okay, all right, and here as well, going to pick the average as well. Okay, now for here, we calculated for each of them. Now calculating from this and this will still give you the answer, but for the sake of formula, it should be the total. Now if you go back to that question, you see question 15 said a function in the output cell in column I to calculate the total income for each month, so and each quarter. We have done that. Now it says to calculate. Now so what we are going to do here is, since we have done enter a function to calculate total income for each quarter, right? Now we want to calculate the total income for each month and each quarter. Do you get that? So invariably, this will mean we are calculating for each quarter. Each quarter we want to know the total for each of the quarter. Okay, so like I said, it will still give you the same answer, but not the same interpretation. Okay, so here this is better. So maybe that, I think this was an oversight. Okay, and I don't think it's going to bring that inconsistency again. You can see it doesn't bring it. Okay, so that shows you that more or less okay. So like I said, it's going to give the same thing, but not the same interpretation. So you just really need to understand what they're saying. The total for each month and for each quarter, okay? And they want to do the total for each of the month and for each of this for the quarter, right? So you want to do the total for quarter one, for quarter two, for quarter three, as much as possible. For this as well, you're seeing the total income for each region, and of course for each quarter as well. So you want to know the average, the annual total for each of the quarter, the total income for each region which goes to the quarter, and of course the average for each region as well. Okay, so I think we're good to go. I think we're actually good to go. Okay, so apply the appropriate formatting to cell containing numeric value. So obviously they want to see that the dollar signs have been applied, and remember it's going to be 2 decimal places. Okay, if you go up here, you see that it's in dollars to 2 decimal places. Now save your spreadsheet. So I'm going to save my spreadsheet. Save. Print your spreadsheet showing the formula. I'm just going to print it showing the values, but let me go up. I want to see something real quick. Like I said, they give us a specification, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to print showing the values first. Click on file, click on print. Print out fit on a single page. Rows and column headings are not displayed. Content of all cells are fully visible and can be easily read. Okay, easily read. So I'm going to change this to landscape, and think I'm just going to make this bold. They are very important place, so I'm just going to make this bold. I'm just going to make it bold. Okay, so let me check the columns to one page. So it's still the same thing, so no scaling, and I'm going to print this. Okay, just look for where it is to print. Yep, not here. I'm just gonna print this too. Okay, February, March. So this will be what? Print out. This will be print out 3. So I'm going to print this to print out 3. Okay, print out 3 here. Now the next thing we're going to do is printing the formulas. Okay, so to print the formulas, I'm going to click on formulas, show formulas. Okay, I'm just quickly going to adjust it so that everything is clear. Going to adjust it. Okay, ensure that all the formulas are easily read. Very important. If it's not read, then you're in for some deductions of mark. Nobody's going to assume anything when marking your work. Okay, print. Okay, let's see that this is for printout 2. It said make sure that you have entered your name, center number, and candidate number on the spreadsheet showing the formula. Rows and column headings are displayed. Okay, page setup, click on sheet, rows and column heading. Okay, let's see scaling column to one page. Is this clear? I don't think this is actually very clear. Let me see. Okay, we can do this. Okay, so we can do to one page wild and 2 page tall. Okay, so 1 page and 2 page, right? Remember the formulas, right? So obviously they are just saying the same thing. So I can put this on column on 1 page. Let me see no scaling. Let me see. Just trying to see. Let me see 2 pages. So 2 pages is still going to be the same thing, and 2 pages doesn't really look good, guys. Okay, let me see 1 page tall. You know what? I'm going to do this. It doesn't really look good. I'm just going to put it 1 page, and I'm just going to go with one page. Okay, print out 2, and we are done with this paper. But let's check the printout 3. Okay, this can be seen at a glance, which is good. Printout 2, on the other hand, I think it can be seen. Okay, because this has the formula. I think it can be seen. Okay, I think it can be seen, guys. I think it can be seen. So yeah, and can be easily read. So it can be easily read. So thank you for watching, and please don't just watch. Practice along with it, and of course, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's practically here. Subscribe to it for amazing. It has a lot of amazing resources for the IGCSE ICT. Both the practical and the theory if you use to arm yourself to get that wonderful grade. And with that, I'm going to sign off and see you in the next video. Bye.